Hello and welcome back to our Starfinder 2nd edition series. The best.
Oh,
the sneaky one.
Ooh, staccato.
Yeah.
Staccato. I went a little bit pobble there. I am joined by...
Yeah, do the rest as Pobble.
I'm joined by a lot of my good friends here. Pobble.
Oh my god. We can't have both Pobble and Rono in one podcast. Absolutely.
Why can't we?
We're best friends
Too
now.
powerful.
We're best friends forever.
I'm gonna throw up.
I don't think I
Like
can do a
Frog
Pobble
and
voice. I'm
Toad.
kind of scared too.
Yeah, pretty much so. I'm here
One
with
too many theater kid.
my good friends here for our series, starting in some order. If we want to go around, say who we are playing, all of that good stuff. Let's start with Ben.
Hey, that's me. I'm Ben. I play TJ. He's with the best dog in the world, galaxy, universe, even Rick. And yeah, we're here. We're just having a good time trying to save our city. Typical space shenanigans.
Typical space shit. Speaking of typical space shit, Grayson.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me. I'm in space. I'm a little guy
Space.
who's also a wish warper, and sometimes he's like, what if we made reality funky?
Speaking of funky reality, Beth.
Hi. Hi, Beth. And I play Kivari Mesh, a Lashunta operative who is fighting for her life from apparently a rancid aura.
Speaking of rancid aura, Fig.
Thanks, Joseph. You're such a good friend to me. I'm Fig. I'm Justin's best friend. Can't you tell? I'm here and I play Skrank and Gisoki Technomancer, who's truly just psyched to be here in this rancid aura. Also, it's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday,
Let's
Mom.
go. Speaking of birthday, no. Erin.
I am playing Iapetus, moon giant, who has just joined the party, and I am still sick with not a lot of voice.
No, tragic. Hey, I'm here too. It's me, Justin. I am all of the other people. I think I counted at one point. There's like 140 NPCs or something at this point.
Wow.
It's a truly unreasonable amount. Speaking of unreasonable amount, let's get into this episode of The Vast. Last session.
Sorry.
Last session was a bit of a catch-up or lore dump for most of you, discussing, well, we started out with a message from the past of Elgard Moro and a little Appy, a little small Iapetus up on his shoulder, who snuck in at the very end of a message, who apparently should have been doing blaster pistol training up on the main deck. It's totally fine, a normal event to put a child through. Yeah, lots of in-depth discussions about kind of the happenings, about backgrounds for you all, including, of course, discussions between what's going on with Renard and Rono, Skrank's ties to Elgard, what's been happening in TJ's city, and of course, Osric's turning on a dime and being like, "You're cursed, Kivari."
So rude.
Your aura, right?
Disgusting.
Of course, Iapetus delved in a little bit deeper to get some more details using detect magic on the cursed sword. Apparently something that could be taken care of, hopefully. Elgard had quite a bit to say in his message, including that the first door blocks beyond it are quite a few things, but some of those things include the builders, which were responsible for building, as it turns out. Also, one of the main kind of anomalies, not in our sense, but just kind of things that stand out on the main deck of Absalom Station are these two massive constructs that guard a portal to somewhere, and they very literally obliterate anybody that gets in range to try to run through that portal to get around them. They just decimate them. It's a strange thing, but Elgard pointed out, hey, it's kind of like those things behind the doors. The destination in mind was to pop to Osric's, which Justin forgot and had everyone cycle back around. Then go to the Verma, where you saw familiar faces like
Alicina
and Numez was there. Wizard Ubius rather, and Ciro also there. And in, of course, walked Scout Co, who was happy to see that you were all together again, and nobody was, worse for wear after ascending the Tower of the Family. But yeah, Scout Co kind of like walks in, and it's like a sigh of relief, like, I'm glad to see you all. Things are getting a lot worse here. Gideon Crossguard and crew had to. Well, I ran into them luckily, and gave them a rundown of what's been happening, and they are obviously also concerned. They're going to. The annoyance of the organization is, there are protocols that need to be taken, but Gideon seems fixed on taking an initiative. How that'll play out, I don't know. They might get in contact with me, they might not, but I managed to get out. They've got guards on like kind of all of the exits now. I managed to get around them, but they're kind of poised on keeping people in this area, it seems. I managed to get a message out to the stewards, though. I know a guy who relayed the message for me from topside, from Upper Absalom. Maybe the stewards are crazy busy, but they're an elite group, and this is what they do. They deal with niche matters in the Pact Worlds, and this feels like a pretty niche matter. For what it's worth, I put the word out there, but I'm here to do what I can now. What did I miss? Also, sorry, who is everyone? And actually, Ko looks Osric's, and Osric's turns, my dear Ko, it's lovely to see you, and gives Ko like a big hug, and Ko kind of like steps back, like, Duke, this is great news. You guys got him.
More or less.
Yeah, we did.
Unfortunately, there are a lot more that we're also gonna have to
Yeah, people are in tubes.
go get.
People are in tubes up top.
What do you mean?
Well, people, you're familiar.
I understand every word you said, not the context in which you said it.
Well, okay, so there are people from the Spike, and they're in these containers, and these containers are feeding something.
That is concerning.
Yeah, all the people that have gone missing. Well, we found them. Certainly, it looks like to us that their energy is being harvested. What for? I honestly don't even want to consider it right now.
Right.
I think they're building something. I think they're trying to tear open realities. But that's my personal opinion.
I haven't the slightest. That is concerning. Maybe it's better to stop them sooner rather than later, I guess.
Yeah, except they're really fucking strong. The one guy, Albert, just absolutely turned a guy into jelly.
Yeah.
Like it was no problem. That guy, he looks like he couldn't bench press 50 pounds.
Right.
And yet, he turned one of their guards into mush against the wall.
Also, I'm pretty sure there's a silent M in his name.
No, I think it's just Albert. I did say the M, but perhaps it didn't come through.
To overpronounce it. To make the guy in the hoodie
Albert.
out. There you go.
No wonder he's so filled with rage.
It's a name like Albert. How could you not be? It looks like his brother's name, Prince. He got Albert? That's tough. That's tough.
Bizarre.
So that sucks. It sounds like Duke was beat to shit by Hen.
Duke gets up, like hearing his name gets up, and again, the three that, like Odyssey, Carmilla, and Duke were kind of having a conversation. Duke gets up and walks over to you all. I came up against Hen Crowley, brutal force of just raw strength. I think that one's going to be tough to deal with. I want to say thank you all, and like kind of like flicks like a piece of like clothing and like pokes someone like a hard in the chest. Everything you're wearing won't do. This is all very. I mean, it's fine, but if we're going into a serious battle, we're going to need to freshen you all up a bit. I'm going to head to my shop. I'll come back. We may as well make this a base of operations. It feels like the safer place right now. And you know what I'll do is ensure that we're all tuned up as best we can to make sure that we can take on what's to come. And essentially what Duke is alluding to is gear upgrades. Boom, better to do. So in this system, unlike other systems, let's say like D&D, where you get like leather armor and studded armor and things like that. The armor you're wearing can be upgraded to different qualities of armor. So right now, a lot of you are wearing like commercial level, and what this will do is, after like let's say a good long rest to give Duke some time to work, would bring you up to a tactical quality of armor.
Nice.
And all of that. Tactical quality armor gives all of you some things, like Kivari is wearing Temp Weave, which has an additional resistance to piercing, but also a higher AC. All of them have a higher AC, I think. Renard and Skrank, their armor would get +1 resistance to area-based damage. TJ would also get area-based damage, and Iapetus would have 1 resistance against piercing damage as well. Duke looks at you all. I've got some upgrades and things I'll bring along. I'd rather them go to good use. I tend to upgrade things around anyway when things were normal. But I'm kind of low on what I can do, but I've got some camouflage upgrades. I've got some force shields that'll help out in a pinch, and maybe some. I think I've got a jump jet somewhere that might help with a bit of dynamics.
Do you have anything to make a big fucker a little bit quieter?
Not really my forte. I don't think so.
That's unfortunate.
Maybe like a shrink ray.
Well,
Or like padded shoes.
the active camouflage upgrade could aid in making someone quieter in some regard, and that more
Alright.
difficult to see.
Yeah, definitely
Not
bring
like
that.
Yeah, like a ghillie suit would also be. Useful.
Like with gadgets on it instead of grass.
Like a space ghillie, like a silly suit.
A silly suit.
Oh, a spilly suit. Yeah.
A spilly suit.
When you spill your drinks on yourselves. I want to remind all of you of the loot that you also have. There is a tactical armored coat, which is an item you have. You have a set of battle gloves. The battle gloves.
Sick ass claw.
Sick ass claw. Very
That
much
claw
so.
that we made.
That claw.
The battle glove on a critical. The battle glove, I think, is an advanced level battle glove, dealing 2d4 plus something damage.
I think I'm already wearing that.
I don't think. I thought you were wearing the hard light wraps. Maybe I was.
I have the battle glove on. I
Oh,
put
do you
it
have the
on.
battle glove on? Okay.
Yeah.
I must have.
Are you looking at old Kivari? Because I don't. Kivari
Oh.
again is not in the vast. Right
Yeah,
now.
I am looking at. Okay,
And I didn't know how to add her.
That's fine. We'll do it later. I did forget
Okay.
about Kivari, but better.
Yeah.
I did forget that. Okay. Yeah, because I was looking. I was like, I don't think Kivari had those battle gloves, but that's fine. On a crit, the target has to save a fortitude save with those battle gloves, or be slowed until the end of your next turn, which is great for those battle gloves. It's rad as hell. You have a jetpack upgrade.
That's for Rick.
Can't go in Rick right now, but you do have it.
No.
You have a programmer's plushie, which helps you basically seal like a door, which via hacking, essentially. You have a level 4 spell ampule, which contains the invisibility spell, which is a second level invisibility spell. Spell ampules are like an injection that injects a spell. So essentially, you inject the spell, you're invisible for as if casting the spell invisibility. You have 3 second level spell gems, or spell chips, I should say. Spell chips embed themselves, like you put them in technology. You basically cast a spell into the spell chip. You can then use that spell. The spell chip can break. So if you try to use the spell twice, you have to roll a check. And if you fail that check, the spell chip breaks. But it's nice to just have like something in a spell chip if and when needed. And I think that kind of recaps most of the itemage that I'm aware of. Yeah. But Duke essentially like looks you all over. Ko, if you come with me, we'll grab the gear and we'll come back. So I was like, yeah, sure, of course. But you're all kind of in the Verma.
I told Iapetus that I would make a cozy cabin if you all would like that to take a little minute.
Yeah. Does anybody else need to heal any amount?
You
Or is
hear,
that-
yeah, back here, and you look, and Ciro and Wizard Ubius are there. We ran into danger.
Sorry about that.
For Erin. What you see is, I'll put them up on the stream, but maybe I'll share them in our Discord. Oh, they're already in our Discord somewhere. Wizard Ubius is a little, you see a wizard hat on a giant brain, and then the little tiny like body coming off of the giant brain, wearing a wizard hat in a wizard robe, kind of floating in space, but looks kind of beat up. Where is my button for the wizard? There's the wizard up on stream right now. A small creature. They look big on the stream, but they're categorically a small creature, smaller than Rono and Skrank.
Oh, that's crazy.
With Wizard Ubius is Ciro, this very illuminated looking human adjacent figure. Not quite sure they fall into the category of human, but they have those features, kind of more sharp pointed ears, not quite elvish, but their eyes glow in the sense that it is almost difficult to look them in the eyes for how bright it could be. But dressed in like very bright clothing, lots of golds, kind of whisking around, these like golden lightning bolts, like tattoos basically that shimmer all across their skin. But the two of them look at you all. Yeah, we ran into some dick bags. The Knights and Brutes crews have been kind of going around the streets. They've been harassing people, so we've Ended up in a few. We were just out trying to fucking shop, and God, it just became a nightmare. And now we can't get out, so we're trying to figure that one out.
Wow. Sorry you got caught up in all of this, but thank you for, taking them on. Hopefully they won't be, we kind of like cut off the head of the snake, so
Lift
hopefully
up
the
Brood's body.
Yeah, I was like, we kind of have.
Oh, did you grab Brood's body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Threw it over my backpack.
No,
Yeah,
you didn't.
like a bedroll.
Uh,
We threw it
It
over
wasn't there.
Brood's body was not there.
Fuck.
No!
We should have stuffed it in.
We
Rick,
should
but
have
no.
taken off the head. I felt bad. He was sad
Yeah.
at the end.
You were sad.
What do you
You know
think
who else
they
was
like
sad? Rick, when you
reanimated him?
sliced him.
Rick is fine.
Ah.
What, Rona?
What? No.
You're having it out. I
Hey,
was,
knock it off, gang. Rono's trying to
Um,
speak, okay?
well, I just, do you think they reanimated him?
It's kind of seeming that way.
Shit.
I mean,
So we're just gonna have to fight that guy again? You
well, at least
almost died.
to be
Wow.
fair, the anomaly did kick the shit out of us first,
Right.
and then Brood was like, "Hey, bitches, it's me."
He was scary though.
Yeah, but I have his gloves now, so
Oh, right.
Maybe we release the anomaly into like the tower.
I'm afraid that the anomaly is an unaligned individual and therefore could be as much of a problem to us as it would be to them.
Yeah. But
Um,
like, all right.
When you're entering a battle, you don't necessarily want a wild card on there when you can try to control the situation a little further.
Okay.
Numez walks by and drops a bunch
Okay.
of drinks on tables for everyone. Like Numez being the Veskarium, the Vesk, sorry, bartender owner of the Verma. Kind of this bluish, tealish Vesk. They lay down some drinks. They're like, any luck with any of the gigs?
Well, Brood's dead, we can't prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently he
but-
got up and walked away again.
The apartments complex is like, open for business again. Maybe.
Oh, is that what this box is related to?
Yeah. Hey, have you seen Dr. Lati around recently?
They were here as they usually do for lunch, and then they went back to work.
Mm.
They might be by again later tonight.
Yeah.
We should hang around. They might have answers.
Well, if you sorted out the apartment, that's great news for the community. A lot of people want to get back to their homes.
Well, there is going to be some construction involved.
Well, points
Yeah.
points at the metal shard through the roof.
Just kind of,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's
I think
fair.
generally the environment is under.
Yeah. The
construction.
infrastructure needs some work.
Yeah. We could maybe use some like caution tape
Yeah.
just in general.
Just the whole thing, the whole
the
place.
whole, the whole
Bottom floor.
thing.
The
The
whole.
whole thing
Yeah.
that goes through
Yeah.
the floors.
Yeah, the Skrank bounced down.
Osric's pipes up. Well, I can confirm that I am in looks at the bounty
Oh, yeah.
boards. I can confirm that I'm at least back, and Duke is here
Yeah,
as
and
well.
Duke's also here.
Well, Duke just left, but you saw him.
Duke alive and well. I can vouch, Numez, that the apartments indeed have been rectified, and all thanks to Slaps the Anomaly. All thanks to this little containment unit here. Why don't, Numez, you see that this containment is stowed away safely for the knights to actually pick up, and Numez looks, that's a good idea. I'll give me one moment. TJ, if you want to join me, and walks to the computer terminal.
Yeah.
Numez moves the gymnomaly over to the side, and
Before he takes it away, Justin, can I do a diplomacy check?
well, here's the trade-off. If you don't want payment, you can keep gymnomaly. If you want to be paid for the job, you need to turn in Jim nominally.
Justin, Skrank's gonna sidle on up to the box and just put his little paw up on it. Just go, hey buddy, I know we got off to a rough start. I just wanted to like throw it out there. Could you maybe like okay, just like give me a sign, like if you're sentient. Can you just like 2 knocks on the door? Just give me a sign.
Absolutely no knocks on the door.
Okay.
A wildly bizarre extra-dimensional creature that has no idea of what sentience could possibly mean. It
All
is
right, well,
a bizarre construct of unknowable reality.
a rat can dream.
I'm not saying if you release it into something, I'm sure it would deal damage, but the job was to rectify and solve the permanent issue, and without the proof of at least that being turned in, then there is no payment from the knights.
Skrank's gonna just give it a little rub and go, it was nice knowing you, buddy.
Skrank having like the fucking Rose and David Tennant moment of
That's crazy, Justin.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the emotional weight.
I like how I said David Tennant, not the doctor.
Not the doctor.
No.
Um,
A very honest performance.
yeah. TG, Numez walks up to the terminal. All right, that will be, well, it's 15,000 credits collected by the citizens of Downlow itself for sorting out the abandoned residentials, which are great. And then Osrix and Duke, that's another 4,000 credits, so 19,000 credits altogether. A job well done.
Man. Thanks. It's just rough out there, Numez. I just don't know what to do sometimes, man. It's hard being back, seeing the state of everything, and I just want to help, and I feel like I keep trying, and I get so close, and I'm just not strong enough, and
Well, the thing about strength and helping is that, well, first of all, nobody has been really helping. You're the first, you and your friends here. But also, you will never be ready until you decide to be ready. Being ready isn't a state. Being ready is a decision that is made.
yeah. You're right.
If you always wait, you may miss your opportunity.
Yeah. Thanks, you're good at talking.
I'm a bartender.
I know. The best one we got here.
The only one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell the rest of the group we got some credits, and hopefully we can try to fix whatever mess the spike is in.
That would be good, not only for my business, but honestly, the residents. It's been beyond difficult lately, and it's good to have a glimmer of hope returning to the spike, despite points up,
Yeah.
a lack of actual light.
Yeah. All right, well, let's... I guess, I think Duke might be back with the clothes and stuff. I know some of those, the Carmilla lady took a beating, to say the least.
Carmella's like next to you.
Oh, hey.
Waves.
Yeah.
Talk about
Sorry.
Odyssey.
We've been having a chat about the inner logistics of an executive running the operations of the tower before the family showed up. It's fascinating.
Okay, what have you learned? What?
Just how much is involved in ensuring that citizens are able to safely traverse from Absalom down to the Spike, all the custom situations that happen and transfers, dealing with residents who don't breathe air. You know, there's a lot of aquatic folk out there. You need to compensate for that kind of stuff too. That's wild.
Carmilla, I wanted to run this by you. You can absolutely say no. I had an idea.
Yeah.
You, Iapetus, Duke, Oz can talk about what you've been through in the tower. And I can maybe post it, send it out, so people can see what's going on here.
I mean, that's a good
If
idea.
you're comfortable with that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to have a little bit of a rest, but honestly, any way I can help out. I mean, I know quite a bit about the tower, right? I worked there for a long time.
Yeah.
Might be able to help you guys out, but I'd be happy to do that as well.
Yeah, I just feel like people really need to know what's the truth before if anything else happens to us and we get caught up in another dimension. I at least want people to know what truly happened here.
Yeah, a good idea. I mean, a lot of good people up there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go fix Rick a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
continue to chat with Odyssey, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's good people. Yeah.
Thanks, DJ. I'm happy you're all safe.
I'm happy we're all safe too.
I think next time we'll all venture together.
You want to get back into action?
I think it's time to get back to work.
Yeah, Ballistic Boys, we do need our strongest member now that he has a cursed sword.
He has a cursed sword?
Yeah, Oz called it out. It was really funny.
Oh.
I didn't laugh out loud, but
Right.
yeah.
That's interesting. How did that happen? Wait, is that the sword you've been using this whole time? Is that the sword you've been using this whole time, Kivari?
You don't say
Yeah.
odd.
Apparently, I have a rancid aura.
I could have told you that.
Odyssey, you can't just say that.
We're friends. That was a joke.
Didn't feel like it.
It
Okay.
didn't feel like it.
All right.
But that was good though, Odyssey.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Are you gonna do
I
something about it?
checked on you first.
I appreciate it. I thanked you for it.
Yeah,
Is that not
Yeah, right.
the human exchange to thank people for doing nice things?
I'm not human. Fucking
Is that not
Lashunta.
the humanoid exchange for thanking people for doing nice things?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Got you there.
Who's this big guy?
Iapetus.
Oh. You're
Yeah,
a moon
close
giant.
personal friend of Elias Noctmar.
Oh, that's interesting.
Super rich guy.
Yeah, Odyssey 9. Iapetus is the one that you identified
Oh,
as
this is
the
Iapetus
person
Morrow.
studying, the moon
Yeah.
giant studying up at the university.
Yeah.
Up top.
Captured by the family
Yep.
for
Nice to
apparently
meet you.
unknowable secrets.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh. I spell your name wrong in my notebook.
This is how it's spelled.
Thanks.
Welcome.
You knew of me.
You were listed under the university for expert in studying moon giant.
I see.
No.
I,
Not many of those around.
no, that is correct. Were you searching for me then?
Well, TJ and crew hacked into a computer terminal or into the signal tower, which had records that showed evidence of a moon giant door. And we also had a moon giant orb in our possession, thanks to Elgard for Bly Morrow, which now that I register you in my database. You both have a similar name. That's interesting. Do all moon giants have the last name Moro?
No, he is my grandfather.
Oh. Well, I need to make this link. Okay. That's very interesting.
Ancestry.com.
Elgard saved us all on the Vorpal Drifter. It was an incredible feat.
You were aboard.
Captain Skrank and myself.
Not me.
That is how you obtained the orb.
Yes, Elgard gave it to us directly right before triggering a relic of the first ones.
I am...
Oh, where did this cat come from?
Oh, it's the bar cat.
Oh, the bar cat, of course.
We'll have a bar
Bard
cat.
criminal.
Verma cat.
I did not realize you were members of the crew or aboard the ship.
Not members per se, but I think Skrank has been confused for a member now by authorities like the Knights of Galerion, as their wanted poster does state that they were a member of the Vorpal Drifter, of the Vorpal Pirates, which isn't entirely truthful. But we were getting passage from out of the diaspora towards Absalom Station when the ship was attacked.
I'm very relieved you both made it off safely.
It was dicey, to say the least. The ship may be beyond repair, even if it's freed from the time stasis.
I'm looking to free him
I would imagine so.
and his crew, if possible.
That would be
The
great.
ship. The ship is lost. That will be quite the blow to Pappy, but if we can save the lives upon it, I am hopeful that the door may have some answers.
That would be of great interest, at least. There's certainly power related to this station.
How soon could we venture to the door?
I suppose that's up to you all.
I do not presume. It is not my place to ask people to accompany me, but I wish to go to the door, and it seems that may be of interest to others here as well.
Yeah, you're joining the fucking party on it. That was already on the list.
I am happy to hear that.
Well, it seems like we all need to maybe get some rest first.
Yeah, I would really love if Duke is offering to fix up our gear. That would be sick.
Yeah, that
Before
nice.
we find out what's behind the mysterious
Door number
locked
1.
door to presumably the center of the spike.
Well, yeah, it seems like one of 4, but according to Pappy, it is filled with unimaginable horrors from the time of the gap, which is thrilling.
Not only that, it resides in the ghost levels, so
Yeah, bad things are there.
not exactly the easiest passage.
No, but I might have some information.
Oh,
Well, see, Renard mostly, is trying to figure some stuff out, and so he knows some stuff about it.
yes, that is true.
Yeah, what stuff is he trying to figure out, though?
How to get home.
We'll see.
Well, it seems like you all are here, which is great, but also congratulations, TJ, for making massive strides for the citizens of Down Low.
Yeah, I mean, the people here deserve better than what we're given. So if I can
Yeah.
help, I can help.
TJ, Hero of the Spike.
It's a good name.
It's a nice title.
I'd say you're well on your way to deserving it.
Yeah. I hope
How
so.
do you feel about the people?
I mean, love the people here.
I mean the people in the pods.
People in the pods. I want to go grab them, but I don't think we're ready for that just yet. I mean, we just been told there are 2 constructs just up top floating. There's also stuff with little T that might be worth looking into. I mean, if they're working on something that could be, just my theory, reality bending, I just want to try to know as much as possible before we open that door.
I think that's a safe bet. I also think time is not exactly on our side.
No, certainly not.
Do any of you have experience on what this could be? I can't say I've ever seen anything like it, nor would I understand what it would power. Rono, your friend, would he have any idea?
You could ask him.
I'm wondering if it's not a conversation worth having.
I should go then.
No, you
He's
can,
gonna go tuck away in a corner.
you can stay, Rono, if you want.
We need to talk to Renard, TJ.
Yeah. I just
And
don't
Rono
want-
can't stay to do it.
Rono's in the corner like a little kid in trouble.
You're not in trouble if that's what you...
It's okay, I just need to concentrate.
Just so we affirm it, he's gonna put the notepad down on the ground.
All right.
He will summon Renard.
Back in the crystalline realm of outer reality, Prism and Renard have been discussing the strange static bolts of black lightning that have affixed themselves in the skies above the city. Some strange, almost like thunderous rips have been cascading across. Prism seemed concerned. In this time, would there have been anything Renard would have been trying to look into using either the reality mirrors or anything of sorts, or anything beyond that?
I think in the way that Rono is concerned about his friends, there was like that moment of panic when he heard that information about Elias, and so feels somehow responsible, even if that's not the case. And so I think he's more concerned with helping Prism figure out what it is or how to undo it, and understand it better, instead of looking into things that would help or support his journey on returning.
Right. Prism is looking at Renard again, this towering figure. I can put Prism up on screen as well. Sort of like a lighter hued skin, these pinkish pastels, not dissimilar from a moon giant, but it feels a little bit more distinct, more elven in nature, in appearance. This very prismatic kind of light color, opalescent rather, hair that kind of just is flowing. Prism is looking down. I don't know much about this Elias. I don't know much about the cultures. I think I was underground in that temple for quite some time, so.
And have people done similar things in the past?
I know our people certainly have worked closely with dimensional technology, obviously. That's kind of what got us into this trouble.
Is there anything you can think of that might shift or deteriorate?
Well, once you form a crack, feels likely that spreads like glass breaking.
Right.
I would imagine if we were to pinpoint it, it might be the reach that we took to get over here. And that created a cascading effect outwards. The universes, the different dimensions, they are very spherical in nature. It's not like the crack forms in one direction. The crack in and of itself forms outwards in all directions. Though we experience it in a three-dimensional kind of aspect, it does kind of ripple through other dimensions and apparently realities, as it seems. And I looks up at the black lightning. I can't help but feel like this is related somehow. This feels purposeful, like we should be beyond the reach of anything like that. So it's something.
Something. How does one temper glass? And I think with that sentence kind of appears in the room, contemplating glass.
Looking at a wall.
Yeah. He's going to slowly turn around. Hello?
We have someone we'd like you to meet.
You must be Master Renard.
What a lovely way to be referred as.
I am Iapetus. These people recently rescued me from prison.
He knows Elias.
Okay. That was a lot of information at once.
You are unaware of the things that happen while Master Rono is here.
Correct.
I am understanding better now. He wished for me to speak with you. And I believe they wish for me to speak of Elias with you. I worked closely with him for some time.
I don't know.
I'm unsure if he would be able to help in your situation, but he is very knowledgeable. He seems to have wronged a lot of people, but he helped me quite a lot.
He's a start, is what I've come to know. That he might have more information on relics and artifacts and things that have to do with multi-dimensional space.
That is very likely. He aided me in understanding the artifact my grandfather found. It is of the first ones. He knew quite a lot. I admit I am not so knowledgeable in First One tech.
What did this artifact do?
It caused a time stasis around an entire ship. They are imprisoned within it.
Hmm. And where did you procure such an artifact?
I did not. Papi did. My grandfather, you see, he is somewhat of he has somewhat of an interest in artifacts. And does not always take the necessary precautions needed with them.
Sounds like a wonderful gentleman.
He is.
You have questions of me then?
Mostly curiosities. I admit Master Rono was not completely forthright in what is happening between the two of you. I criminal behavior is happening right now.
I am so sorry.
I heard it yelling and I thought it was one of my kids. I was like, oh, whoa.
No.
That's a cat.
He said, we're done.
He almost did. He almost just closed the whole thing. I'm very
This
sorry
bar
for him.
cat
It's okay.
I don't even remember what the question is.
I know that cats can be really distracting, but Rono was not forthright with telling you about the two of
yes.
us.
I do not hold it against him. I do not quite understand what is happening between you. It seems he may not as well.
The truth of the matter is, neither do I or I would be home.
And your home is here. Are you
Yes.
in his home right now?
No, somewhere else, like between spaces. Which I meant to bring up, seems to be experiencing some sort of trouble that I think all of us should be concerned about.
Trouble how?
There seems to be strange cracks
Are
happening.
they red?
Black.
Hmm.
You're not here, Kai.
Thanks, Kai. I don't always particularly know what is happening here in this space, but I am willing to help you.
And you peek occasionally, apparently.
No. He's gonna pick up the notebook from the crowd. I have a variation of spark notes about what is happening or things that we have learned, and sometimes I have questions in regard to some of them, or rather Rono does, but I don't know how to answer them.
Are you alone when you leave here?
No, there is someone there who seems to be a keeper of these spaces, a person who is in a long line of people who are keeper of this place. And I thought maybe she would have more answers for me. The truth of the matter is that at some point I also came into contact with a relic that I was actively seeking out.
Do you know of its origins?
I knew more of what it did and where I could find it, but it has similar origins.
If we could find Elias, he may be able to help. I understand there is some hesitancy there.
I mean, maybe perhaps he wouldn't want to be found by some of us. That fucker almost got us killed. We were trapped in a little experiment that he had a hand in.
It seems like all of these interactions with the relics have led to, I don't know, bends in the very fabric of our
Reality,
universe.
Disaster, general just badness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
But they don't feel like things that should... So I'm curious, or maybe rather my curiosity got the best of me and I was misinformed.
That seems a little bit more Rono, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'm not, I did want to go somewhere else, and the artifact was rumored to be able to do that, only something stranger happened.
Where were you trying to go?
Another dimension?
Like, just for funsies. Just
Any
like, yeah.
of them
Yeah, why not just jump into a different dimension?
have one in mind?
It's a
No,
normal
you're
desire.
correct.
Just picking one. Just...
Would you not want to explore a completely new place? Find new things that we
No,
don't
there's
have?
things here that need fixing.
Honestly, this is big enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can understand that feeling. There is always more to learn.
Always more things to see.
Rebar cat.
What perfect timing, Mo.
Incredible.
I think the cat knows what he wants.
Yeah, he's a paid actor.
Yeah.
Renard, you feel your time running pretty short. You can choose to extend it, but at the sacrifice of the spell slots, of course.
Yeah. I feel like he's holding on because he feels like maybe this is the first conversation he's had with any of them.
Oh.
You feel the but you kind of like stave it off.
He sort of looks like he has bad vertigo or he's like drunk for a second.
And this would also be the first time you've stayed beyond 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right?
Are you well?
I feel a pull back.
It doesn't like you here.
No, which is strange because I am from here, understand?
Yeah.
You could ignore it?
I've never tried before, but I know that eventually it exhausts me.
Well, good job. Guess.
Please understand that I meant no harm finding the relic.
I do not fault you for discovering the relic. I understand the appeal.
I just wanted to protect some of my friends, and in hindsight I realized that maybe taking from other places meant I was just taking from other places.
There are people out there with a lot more resources, backing, training, who have tried to to get a hold of relics safely, and it failed. It takes a lot of nerve to try on your own, honestly. You must be very confident in your abilities.
You look kind of
Skrink's a
laugh a
little
little.
Okay.
But I am.
And yet we're here.
So you're telling me you don't fucking know Elias? That's like one of the notes that Rono has in his little book from you.
Yes, Elias was a name that we got in order to help with all of this.
But you never actually caught up with him?
No.
Another person that he's mysteriously eluded.
I don't fault him for eluding me. I mean...
I fault him for eluding us at this point. That fucker has some answering to do.
Right.
I don't know if he knows we exist.
I don't think he does, but he's gonna.
Well, he knows Iapetus exists, I suppose.
But I feel like Iapetus has the most charitable opinion right now.
Perhaps I can be the connection between you and him.
A connection you may regret making.
Bridge. Okay.
All Elias has done for any of us so far is leave, is find these relics and leave just a path of destruction in his efforts to do research. Look, all of us are interested in what happened during the gap. All of us want to know about the first ones. Not all of us are qualified to do that kind of digging, and it certainly seems like Elias should have learned by now that maybe sticking his nose in this place isn't really good for him or anyone around him.
I think that's the problem, is that I don't know if he cares. From his notes, his audio notes, he's after something. He is regrettably exactly like us, looking for something or someone, and these are a means to an end. Problem is, we became the means. And I'm not sure if his end is going to be worth it to me. And I feel like I have one of the least beefs with the guy.
To be fair, I don't. I think he's a solution.
That is a rare take.
Well, he better start being a solution, because he certainly caused enough problems.
I would like to see him held accountable for the problems. If he is aware of the destruction he has caused. I am unsure.
Iapetus, did he ever talk about somebody that was motivating his research, something that was motivating his research beyond just a thirst for knowledge of the first ones, of the gap, of the artifacts?
Say anything like that to me?
He worked for some companies, essentially just kind of picking up anytime a company would uncover a relic, he kind of was the one that would be contacted. And oftentimes they would have a claim to keep the relic, and in order to work on or research the relic, he would have to work with that company to do so. So most often he would just talk about places he traveled to find things, having to work with another company. And when you found his apartment, or where you found where he was staying here, he had clothing from multiple companies just kind of scattered about that he travels with, given who he needs to interact with.
I am unsure if he had a specific person he was working for. He seemed to work for many companies.
Like a contractor.
But there's something what pushed him to study this? Was he just like, oh, the first one seems super sick? It sounds like in his recordings that he is after something, and every time we try to play the recordings, it's erased, it's static, it's missing.
Renard, this sounds somewhat familiar, as Prism was talking about someone that they had stricken from reality.
What if he's not trying to keep a secret? What if the universe is?
The universe isn't sentient.
Could the universe try to keep a secret from us?
The person that I'm in contact with said that they had stricken someone from existence.
That is just something they can do. That's just something that
That's
they're
like a
just
euphemism.
Okay.
yeah. They're just like, well, time to go.
He has stricken plenty of people from existence, and we can still talk about them.
Maybe this is something we're not supposed to know.
How do you strike someone
That
from
does get a
existence?
little smile from Key.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't doubt that to be true of her. But do you ever think that TJ's probably right in this instance, in that sometimes things are not supposed to be known, things are hidden away, like the relics in old tombs that we shouldn't be touching, and yet here we
Nosy
are.
little fucks go after, regardless.
Renardless.
Renardless.
Oh, he's learning his lesson, I'm sure.
Is he? He says make direct eye contact at Renard.
Might be. I mean, he's not.
I assure you that I miss my ship, I miss my friends, I miss exploring everywhere here.
But would you
So
do
yes.
it again? Would you keep on this path? Would you keep looking? Would you, like Elias, keep searching out these objects for the opportunity?
Regardless of the cost.
Because you think you're smarter?
It's not that I think I'm smarter than anyone, but rather I just want to live my life free and full of adventure.
Yeah, maybe we're projecting a little bit. Maybe I'm specifically projecting a little bit of my frustrations with Elias onto you. Although, not entirely unwarranted, right? You did go hunting after a relic.
I think we're just seeing similarities. My concern is this figure who can seemingly erase people from
Not them
reality.
specifically. They're people.
Okay, that is still deeply concerning.
A whole race of people who can erase other people.
And
Wait,
then-
hold on. A race of people who can erase other people. Okay. Okay.
And then on top of that, this space that you're experiencing time in is fracturing with black cracks.
Yes.
Right.
Like a large number of them, like a number like that would go along with maybe some of the times that we've noticed things fracturing here, or
If you could write
Can
those
you
times down, I
draw?
might.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, we have an anomaly. No, that
he'll
went
pick
with-
up the notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Let us.
are the
Aw.
fractures like one on one side, one on the other side? You know, like one in one universe, one in the other universe.
she described it like broken glass.
But you're outside of these universes. You are a separate entity, or are you in between?
Is Renard extending his time?
I think having this been the first time that he's extended it, you could see him like start to like fade out a little bit. And I think he's going to try, but I think he wouldn't succeed. So he would be like mid-drawing and drop the notebook.
And
No orb.
No orb.
Again.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Jeez.
I like to imagine Skrank goes, nuts.
Now I gotta see him
I was
again.
too mad.
Now I gotta see him again. As Rono is manifesting backwards, the monitors around the Verma flicker and switch to this ominous, not unfamiliar, black static. You see a figure donning an intense looking helmet. Two massive kind of red horns are sticking out. Dark metals encapsulate this gold visor across their face with an ominous red glow behind it. They wear this very kind of like punkish looking torn up vest with brutal red spikes sticking out of it. You spot various tattoos running down their arms, but they seem like maybe they're in a fight of some sort. Some burn marks and cuts and bleeding in various places, but they seem to be still sitting on a fairly large chair. And you can tell that despite it being a video feed, that they might have a pretty mighty stature to themselves. They crack their knuckles and lean forward.
2 days remain. All the citizens who have not paid their dues are required to begin navigating to the terminal level of District 0 in preparation for the family's trials. We have preemptively closed off access to Absalom Station under formal approval of cooperation between the family and the Pact Council. Those who are not registered will be found. For those who win, your choice. Ascend to Upper Absalom or spend your days with us in the family tower of District 0. Any citizen who manages to find the following figures will be granted asylum from the trials. Bring these figures, dead or alive, to District 0 for verification, and you will have your choice as previously mentioned.
You see the screen flicker and security footage of Skrank, Osrix, Duke, and Iapetus.
Those figures, amongst many others, have committed crimes against not only the family, who lovingly run the Spike, but also the Knights of Clarion. You have 2 days.
You hear, you look over as Duke and Scout Co are standing in the door. Duke is looking at the screen. And Crowley. And that's where we're going to end this session of The Verst.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
That's a hellish aura.
Man,
That's a
it
hellish
is.
aura, my dude.
That's
You
unfortunate.
look at the screen and then you look back and there's a little orange guy picking up his notebook.
Skrank dives into the soup.
Into the soup we go. Hey friends, thanks for the session. A
Yay!
big lore sesh, big heavy lore sesh. I love TG's like desire to be like, we need to learn more, but I think time is on a crunch. I think we're going to be picking and choosing priorities leading up. Not only priorities, but thinking about this in a game mechanic setting. If we need to heal up before taking on things, that also takes a bit of time too, right?
Also need to heal Wizard Ubius.
Wizard Ubius and Zero.
And Zero.
But yeah, very fun stream. We will be back not anytime soon.
This is the ultimate cliffhanger.
That's not true. Maybe, possibly.
Yes, we're going to have a little side story, which I think plays into a bit of what's going on now in the alternate reality that Prism and Renard are looking into. Obviously, some characters we know will be involved, but probably some new characters might be involved. As we have a little side story, we have some scheduling conflicts coming up. But to get around that, we're like, why not continue our story just in an adjacent sort of way, right? Might be fun, might be interesting. We'll see what we get into. But that's maybe right now we're saying the 19th. So we'll see how that all goes. And we'll announce when we get closer to it. Hey, in some order, why don't we go around and say where people can find us and all of that fun stuff, starting with special guest Erin.
Oh no, I'm starting again. I'm Erin. I was playing Iapetus, the new party member, Moon Giant. I guess you can't really find me many places except here.
Hell yeah. Fig.
I'm Fig. I play Skrank. You also can't find me many places except for here. It's a good line. I'm stealing it.
Yeah. It is good. It is good. Beth.
Hi, it's me. You can regrettably find me other places as I try to navigate being an artist through this dark timeline. You can find me on Instagram or Blue Sky at Camilla Kip. Also, often here.
Very often. Grayson.
Yeah, that's me. I am also in the darkest timeline, just like in a little crevice. And that's where you can find me in your walls.
Yeah, me and Grayson are holding hands in the darkest timeline.
Yeah. But that's it, you know. Haven't done much over on whatever is being promoted here. But that's it.
Hell yeah. Ben.
Being a bright light, because I feel like that's needed. You could find me on twitch.tv/BenB with 4 Ys, because 1, 2, and 3 were taken somehow, some way. I don't know. You can find me on Blue Sky as well. I'll probably start yapping about comics and wrestling, because, you know, gotta watch big, meaty men fight each other.
Slap and meat.
You simply must. Uncrabla. And hey, I'm here too. Check out our podcast. We just wrapped up Silvistead. We got to the end. We all survived in a weird fashion. You got to listen to the wrap up to find what happens there. Justin plays another warlock turned PI. Whoops. It happens, right? We're going to be working on, we're having a session 0 next week. I'm not sure if it's going to be streamed or not, but it'll probably be released in some format if we don't stream it. What else do we have? Nostromo near the end of this month, probably. We just did Power Word Judgment, which was wild. Truly wild stories. Absolutely like what the fuck is going on in some people's games. And also, I'm sorry. But yeah, you can check that out. Check out everything at nofame.ca, including our merch and all that good stuff. You can support the show, and it helps us do things like pay for art and upgrade equipment and other cool stuff. And you get a lot of bonus content out of it, like our Mothership RPG series, Nostromo, like our Am I the Asshole tabletop series, Power Word Judgment, which is always a great laugh despite the awful stories. Truly
a wild time.
Truly wild. We also have gaming servers. Right now we have Hightail and Minecraft and Windrose, I think, to pop into, and always more stuff on the horizon. I have a wild idea of running 3 Pyroport games.
Justin, you were diagnosed busy.
And then we're getting into summer, which is everybody's diagnosed busy. What are you doing?
But think about how fun it would be. I'm trying to think about what happens after Nostromo, and maybe it's 3 Pyroport games.
Is it some
Do you have a problem?
But
do you want to talk about it?
in series, yeah. Like not in, like
Oh, not like at the same time.
not at the same time.
I got
Okay.
scared.
No,
Yeah.
simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
I'm glad we're all finishing
We're
each
all
other's
concerned
sandwiches.
for-
Yeah.
I want a
Justin's
sandwich.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta end this.
You can.
You want
I
a
was
sandwich?
just
I guess.
continuing
I
with
don't
what
know.
Ben was talking about.
Want a sandwich?
Friends, hey, check out whatever we get up to. You can find all the links in the description as per usual. But friends, hey, thanks for tuning in. Chat, all of our lovely friends in chat, thanks for hanging out. It's always a delight to see everyone throwing out shitty puns. That's usually what happens. But yeah, we will see you soon. Travelers. Good night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to our Starfinder 2nd Edition series, The Vast. This episode featured
Fig as Skrank.
Ben as TJ.
Beth as Kivari.
Grayson as Rono.
and Justin, that's me, as your space gamekeeper.
If you'd like to support the show, you can do so for free by listening to and reviewing our podcast on your favorite podcast app, or by following @nofame on Blue Sky, TikTok, or YouTube.
If you wish, you can support us through Twitch, Ko-fi, or Patreon. It's never required, but always appreciated. Supporters gain access to our supporter section of the Discord with exclusive shows, post-credit shoutouts, and other fun perks like gaming servers. Cool!
Check out discord.nofame.ca and join our cozy, chill Discord full of cool nerds who talk about nerd things. That's discord.nofame.ca. We've also got merch. Support the show and wear cool stuff. Check it out at merch.nofame.ca.
Thanks again for listening to the No Fame podcast. Be sure to check out our other shows, our social links, our support pages, or anything else at nofame.ca.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So long.
Hey, see you soon,
Farewell.
travelers. Travelers. The time has come to shout out the people that keep the No Fame lights glowing. We've got Rooney Runes, #awooify your life, and Retson, it's embarrassing, but I have nunchucks. If you support the show across any platform, head on over to our Discord supporter channels where you can find the shoutout form. That's discord.nofame.ca, a cool, very chill, cozy place for us nerds to talk about nerd things, share memes, drop your daily Wordle score, talk about games, and all sorts of other things. You can support the show mainly on our Ko-fi, but if you'd rather support on Twitch or Patreon, that would mean the world to us. You can find all of those links at nofame.ca. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you later on.
I have a question. For the games.
For the games! For the spike!
Wow.
For the games.
Uh-huh. Trials.
Is it implied it's like to the death?